Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. I am Anjali. Today the topic that I'll discuss is how to convert NumPy arrays to string in Python. We'll see the methods to convert array to string using the str function, using NumPy.array to string function, and using NumPy.array underscore str function. Let's start with first method, that is using the str function. Using the str function to convert a NumPy array to a string in Python results in a single string that captures the array's full representation including its bracket and spacing. While converting array to string, as you know, array will be consisting of two square brackets starting and ending, and the values will be present inside the square brackets. Here, by using str function, if we convert that array to string, it will give a single string and it will capture full representation of that array, which includes brackets and spacing also in the converted string. We'll see how this happens in example. I have copy pasted the example code. Now I'll explain each line of this code. The first line is about importing NumPy, as the name we are giving is NP. We will be using this name all over the code. To create a sample NumPy array, the variable that I have taken is ARR, and this variable is going to hold the values of array. To create array, I am using np.array function, and the values that I'll give to array are 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50 within the square brackets. Convert this to string, we will use str function. The new variable which need to hold the result of converted string is string arr. By using string function, we are converting array to string. Inside str function, we are passing the variable which holds the arrays, so that these arrays will be converted to string, and we are printing the string array variable which holds the converted values. Let's run this code. You can see here this is the converted array in the form of string. You can see here it includes open and close square brackets also, and space also, as I explained in the explanation. The difference you can see is comma is not there. A list or an array is represented by using comma in between the values. This is all about using str function. Now let's see how to use numpy.array to string function. The numpy.array to string function returns a highly customizable string representation of a numpy array. While similar to Python's built-in str or repr functions, it provides fine-grained control over formatting. Here, this function is providing highly customizable string representation of a NumPy array, and here we are comparing this method to built-in str and repr functions. Compared to those functions, this NumPy.array to string function provides more control over formatting. Let's see an example to this method. As I explained in the last example, importing line, import NumPy as NP, and here to create a simple NumPy array, we are using array function and the variable is arr. Here in this example, we are passing 2D array separated with comma. And to convert this array to string with custom formatting, the variable which we have taken to store the result is string arr. And by using np.array to string function, inside that first we are passing the variable which contains the original array, and I'm writing a parameter called separator, where I want to separate the values by comma and a space. And then at last we will print string arr variable. You can see here each brackets is considered as each string, and we are separating this by comma and a space here. This is about using numpy.array to string function. Now we'll see how to use numpy.array underscore str function. This function converts a numpy array into a single string representation of its data. While similar to numpy array repr function, it excludes technical information like array's data type or class, returning only the formatted data. Here we are comparing this method with numpy array repr function, and compared to that function, it excludes the technical information like arrays data type class, and it will return only the formatted data in a single string representation. We'll see how the output of this conversion looks like. We'll see an example. After importing NumPy as MP, we will create a NumPy array to the ARR variable, and here we are passing the floating numbers as values inside the array, and this holds the result. In array str function, we are passing the variable which contains the array, and parameter here is precision 3. Precision 3 here is nothing but the decimal points that it need to display. You can see here it do not contain comma because this is a string and it is considering the both open and close square brackets along with 3 decimal places to each value. This is how it converts using array str function. I hope you understood all the methods that I explained here. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.